Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite heating appliance microwave, and for today's video, I'm going to be covering the patch notes for Operation Shifting Tides. Now, this DLC will be coming to you live here in about 2 to 3 weeks. The TTS does go live today on PC. Not sure when, but rest assured, I'll be doing a lot of testing with the new operators Kali and Wamai, and be playing around the new theme park map. Now, if you guys did miss it on the Japanese Pro League, they did do a really good job covering all the new stuff in extensive detail, but this is the official patch notes. It was just released by Ubisoft, so I'm going to go ahead and be reading exactly what is coming your way. Again, it'll be in about 2 to 3 weeks with the new operation, and you can test it on the PC probably right now. So let's get right into it. The first thing here, we have an image of the new operators, which is pretty cool. I'm super excited to play these guys. Nothing here is important. So again, if you've been living under a rock, the new attacker is Kali. She has a sniper rifle. It is called the CSRX 300. That is the only primary weapon she gets, and it hits like a truck. Essentially, she shoots you, and if it hits you in the torso or the upper body area, it's a one hit down essentially, and you turn to face them or face exactly where you get shot from, and there is a giant bullet streak that you can see clearly whenever she fires her weapon. So it is pretty much like a high risk, high reward operator. If you miss your shot, you're pretty much dead. But if you do hit your shot, you're really rewarded. So really excited to play her. She gets the Breaching Charge Claymore, the P226 as a secondary, and the C75. Her secondary, or her actual gadget other than her sniper rifle as her primary weapon, is called the LV Explosive Lance. Basically, it's like a way smaller ash charge, and it cannot break reinforced walls. Again, we're going to be doing a lot of testing, extensive testing here on the TTS, so stay tuned for that. Those videos will be released today. Moving on down, we have Wamai, which is the defender. He carries the AUG A2, the MP5K. He has barbed wire, deployable shield. He has the D40 and the P12. Basically, his gadget is a giant sphere Jaeger device, and it's like a one-time, one-use essentially with explosives. You throw it on a wall, you can stick it around just like any type of Ella device, and as soon as the flashbang gets pulled in there, or a gridlock trap, or a Capital bolt, it will then suck up to that area and then explode and detonate the device. I believe he gets 4, I'm pretty sure. So he's a 2-speed, 2-armor operator. Same thing with Kali. So moving on down, theme park. We will be doing a bunch of videos on theme park. Not really going to get into it. They did rework it, so stay tuned for that. The biggest thing that is actually coming your way is limb penetration. This is going to be really big. Now, there's 3 parts that I want to talk about here. Essentially, they broke it down into 3 categories. Weapons that have no penetration, simple penetration, and full penetration. The full penetration is like the Boss G, the TC G12, and other sniper rifles. Simple are pretty much LMGs, ARs, SMGs. Those are going to be hitting right through. This is a really cool part. It's reserved for one target. Okay, so ARs will not be going through people, but the Boss G sniper rifles will be traveling through players, so you can get that collateral damage. Normally, currently in the game, if you fire at somebody, it'll kill that person in front of you, but the bullets won't actually go through them, and a lot of times you'll just hit the body. So if 2 players line up, you won't be able to get that. But with the full damage weapons, you will be able to get that damage with a 30% reduction rate. So this is a really nice change. The none are pretty much going to be your shotguns and secondary weapons, or like your pistols and secondary SMGs like the SMG 11 and 12. So this is going to be a really big part in the game. They also talked about how when you get blinded, you put your hand up to your face, and the bullet will finally go through the hand and get a automatic headshot, which is something that's in other games like Counter-Strike, including full body penetration. And I'm really excited about this change. It's actually the biggest change in the whole season, I believe. Yes, Kali, Wamai, great. Theme park, great. This is going to be affecting every single game. There is no word about Zofia or the Elamine or the Echo bringing the player down and keeping the head box up. I don't know if they're going to be talking about that. I hope they fix that issue. We'll get more into that later at another time. So Smoke's remote gas, basically, if you guys have been watching Pro League, there's a really famous spot on Coastline where you throw a gas grenade at the B-bomb of Hookah, and it goes through the wall, and the the attackers aren't allowed to basically plant the diffuser because the smoke clips through the wall and damages you, and you can't really do anything about it. They talked briefly about this last season, that they were working on a change. Finally, the change is coming. It's going to basically act as if a Capitao or Goyo fire spreads. So if you guys don't know how it works, basically Capitao hits a small area and then it expands. Boop, 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 boop. Well, now smoke gas grenades are going to do the same thing. Right now, they currently just expand immediately, and walls, it just clips right through everything. So this is a really big change, including with the limb penetration. Also, another change coming your way is the Rappel Exit. If you guys have ever played the map Consulate, the B bomb upstairs, and if you flip upside down and you're trying to shoot like frost traps or Jaeger devices planted underneath the window, a lot of the times you will just automatically go to the roof of the building. It's been a pain in everybody's side ever since the game started. You have to make sure you don't go too high, otherwise you'll go to the roof, or if you go too low, you'll automatically get off of it. So now you'll be able to press a button whenever you want to officially rappel on the roof or get off of the roof. So this is a really nice change as well. Another thing coming your way is the Capitao Elite set. Looks pretty cool. Gold weapons. Not sure if there'll be a different color with the smoke. It'd be really cool if they brought back the original blue for the Elite set, but I'm not sure. We've already seen the Capitao Elite set, the MVP screen. You can Google it. I'm not really going to play it here. Price decrease. If you haven't bought any of the new operators, this is a really nice thing. Here's the weapon skins. Looks like a fish. Some gold stuff. Operator balancing. This is the only thing that they're talking about here. Basically, they had it on the last test server. Jackal will now have pings according to the color code of the footsteps. So if there's a player that has red footsteps that they just entered that area, there will be longer pings. Or if they haven't been in that area and the footsteps are blue, which are cold, the pings won't be there as much. So this is a really nice change. I can see a lot of people banning the new operator instead of Jackal, but only time will tell. Because right now, Jackal has like a 5% chance to get inside any ranked game. General tweaks, these really don't affect us yet. Gadget trajectory, basically, from what I gather, grenades and stuff will be able to destroy objects that would normally be broken, like a lamp or something that is in the way. So if you throw a grenade or a C4, the C4 actually won't break through it because the C4 will just, stick to it. I'm not really sure why they have that, because the C4 will stick to anything. The grenade, though, will just travel straight through lamps or just, right through anything. As of right now, it should bounce off of it, but now they're going to be working on that, and they're going to be doing more things in the future with that. Gadget code optimization really doesn't affect us. It's just letting us know. Casual's been renamed to Quick Match. Really cool thing, I guess. Nothing about it. Quick Match is basically the newcomers playlist. You do get an attack, and a defense role swap. Kind of like ranked, but not as exaggerated. So, and new operator voiceover. So that's pretty much it. There is a bunch of bug fixes. Again, I'm going to let you guys... I'll put a link in the description. You guys can go check it out for yourself. But that's it for this video. I'm hoping the TTS goes live right now so I can do that. And we will be streaming the TTS live tonight. So make sure you guys leave a like and be ready, because I'm going to have all the stuff for you here in a little bit. So see you then.